Hi, my name is Pauline Malcolm, and I am the CEO and co-founder of BrandStory Architech. At BrandStory Architect, we help brands connect to the best storytellers in the world across digital, film, TV, live events, and beyond, all powered through AI. Prior to starting BrandStory Architect, I have worked for some of the leading companies in storytelling, from the Walt Disney Company to Essence to the New York Times, and also spent 10 years of my career in the creator economy, pioneering some of the leading strategies in connecting with creators today, which inspired me to launch BrandStory Architect to help creators build their media empires. And today I want to share with you some tips and tricks on how to work with some of the leading creators in the world and how brands can play nicer in the sandbox. The creator economy is not just growing, it's thriving. According to current estimates, the creator economy this year alone is going to be $250 billion. And by 2027, just in 2 years, the creator economy is going to grow to $500 billion. With such explosive growth, it's hard to deny the incredible power that creators have in not only shaping culture, but influencing purchase and buying behavior. Right now, creators influence a half of all the internet population in purchase decisions. And the younger you go, when you go to Gen Z audiences, it's almost 80%. So it's incredibly important for brands to figure out what's the right way in working with creators. And in light of this explosive growth comes the challenge of building substantial and meaningful partnerships between both brands and creators. Brands must respect creators as storytellers and recognize that they're not just collaborators or influencers, but they're also storytellers that really understand their audience. And in order to make magic with them, there needs to be a balance between marketing goals as well as creative freedom. Here's a couple of tips in getting the best and most optimal relationships with creators and create that creator brand magic collaboration. First would be the brand brief and allowing enough space within the brand brief to provide the creative freedom that the creator needs. What does that look like? We know that brand briefs, especially in marketing goals, with marketing goals and marketing strategy, that you live and die by that brand brief, which works in the traditional sense. When you're creating commercials, you want that control. However, you almost want the opposite from when you're dealing with creators, because although control is nice, when you're too controlling of the message when working with creators, that's how their audience can sniff out that this is not authentic. So first tip would be allow for that creative freedom within that brand brief, which give the creator enough license within their ideas, then concepts, to really come up with their best ideas that resonates with their audience and make the sort of talking points much more loose and open for interpretation, so that creator has that creator license to really create their best work. Number two is authenticity. When you allow creative freedom from that creative brief, it then leads to authentic storytelling, which is why you're connecting with that influencer in the first place. You want them to connect with their audience in the most authentic way to create the best stories and to create that emotional connection, because that is why you're working with that creator. So allow for authenticity, giving them that creative freedom. And thirdly, ensure that the influencer and creator that you're working with really aligns with your brand goals and your values as a brand. When you're identifying creators, really ensure that both their audience, that their audience aligns with your audience, and that whatever values that you are ascribing to as a marketer, that consumer or that creator also upholds that. And the way that you do that is through a couple of ways. We at BrandStory Architect have AI tools where we can help identify the composition of the audience, what their social listening in terms of what their audience is talking about, and if there is a true affinity with your brand and their audience. So when you have both that creative freedom, you have authenticity, and then you have the data to understand, is there a perfect marriage for with this creator, then you can create that creator gold, or that brand story or that collaboration gold that we're talking about in terms of the perfect collab, and dream collab with that creator. So I hope that's helpful. Again, at BrandStory Architect, we help you tell the best stories by connecting you with the best storytellers in the world, and we hope to work with you soon. Thank you.